uh, just came to my attention. They, Brother Salah told me, the khatm, we will do the khatm on an even night. Usually, like during Ramadan, last 3 Ramadans, we did the khatm on like odd night, the 29th of Ramadan. But this Ramadan, we're making the khatm on an even night. So you have 2 reasons to show up to the masjid. The 29th will be on the 17th of March. The 29th of Ramadan, which could be most likely Laylatul Qadr. The 17th of March, that's the 29th of Ramadan. And we are going to do the khatm. It's kind of confusing, but we will do the khatm on Wednesday, which is on the 18th of March. Okay? We will do the khatm on the 18th of March, Wednesday. But the 29th of Ramadan is Tuesday, which is more important than the khatm. If you think about it, like, rewarding perspectives and rewarding wise, which one is more important? The khatm or the 29th of Ramadan? Which one is more important? The 18th or the 17th of March? The 17th, the 29th. That's from the perspective of the Prophet ﷺ. An odd night, 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, and 29th. But you have also another reason for the barakah to come and witness the khatm on the March 18th. You have to show up for the 29th, which is Tuesday. Tuesday is more important. And, inform your families, because some home they think that we are doing the khatm on the 29th, on odd night, which is not true. So inshallah, it's kind of confusing based on, is the night before the day or the day before the night? But which one is before which? Who says night? Who says day before night? Day comes before night.
Night comes before.
Day. Night comes. So the night comes. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Isra, الليل نسلخ منه النهار. الليل, we created the night first, and then نسلخ منه النهار. We take away from the night nahar, a daytime. So which one was created first? The night. You see that? Subhanallah. So if I tell you the night of Friday, I don't mean the night of Friday today. The night of Friday is the night of Thursday. That's according to the Islamic perspective. Thursday night is the night of Friday. But unfortunately, they don't use that here. If I tell you the night of Friday, we mean like, today, on Friday, which is not true. That's why there's a confusion in the calendar. But I just wanted to let you know. The question, inshallah, of last night, we spoke about the elite of people in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the highest level of people. Ahlullahi. Ibrahim alayhi salam, we just recited, Faragha ila ahlihi. When the angels came to Ibrahim, what did he do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, when the angels came to Ibrahim, Faragha ila ahlihi. Ahlihi, who is Ahl? He had only his wife at that time. He went to his Ahl, his wife, and they did not have any kids. And then later on, he brought the meat and the hanif, Yemeni hanif. Not Yemeni, but we're famous of the Yemeni hanif. He brought hanif for the angels. فَرَاغَ إِلَى أَهْلِهِ. He went back to his wife. إِلَى أَهْلِهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala named his wife Ahl. So the Ahl are the closest people to the person. So the wife is closer to the person than his own parents when it comes to, the relationship and knowing the details of that person. So he went back to his wife and he brought the hanib. And then later on they gave him the glad tidings of having a boy. Then you know what? That you are going to have a boy. So subhanAllah, that came later on. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has, as we mentioned last night, ahl, which are the huffaz, or the people of the Quran. The people of the Quran. And the question is, that's a far question. A question has nothing to do with this. This is like a question I wanted to ask every one of you. A question that's so beautiful, and I want you to pay attention to this. We spoke about the parents. Inshallah, if you can lock the doors, Muhammad, lock the doors. So, we spoke about parents. And some people ask me, what is the best thing that you can offer your parents? You love your parents so much. What's the best thing you can offer and give to your parents? The sisters, I have a cup here. I want one of the sisters, subhanAllah, to come forward and tell me, what's the good deed, what's the best thing, what's the best sadaqah, what's the best reward you can give and offer your parents? And I will give you the prize. Anyone can come forward and answer. Anyone from the sisters? If you like your parents, if you don't love your parents, no one should come forward. If you really care about your parents, but if you don't care, that's fine. I just need someone who cares and loves their parents from the sisters. What's the best thing that you can do, you give to your parents? One of you could come forward and to give the prize. Come forward. Is there anyone wants to answer? What's the best thing that can come to your mind when you think about your parents? If I have the ability, I will give my parents such and such. Let's hear these sisters first. Huh? You build a mosque on behalf of your parents. Did you say that? I'm trying to give you the prize, in any way. Who said that? Did anyone say building a mosque on behalf of my parents? No one loves their parents from the sisters. Too bad. So anyone loves their parents here? You love your parents? Okay. Who loves his parents here? MashaAllah. I think men are doing much better. Subhanallah. Okay. I'm gonna come back to you, Zayn, because you participated more than one time, and I want to give you a prize today. You have to earn it.
The question, is it alive or
Allah
is it passed away?
What's the best thing you could offer your parents? Muhammad will keep you till the end.
To build or leave something that creates sadaqah jariyah for your parents, like a well or a masjid or.
Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you if that's true or wrong until the end. Let me keep it. Did you win anything before? Okay. You love your parents. How do you love them? Yeah, what can you offer for them if you love them? Okay, nice. There you go, brother Khatira.
Ask for forgiveness.
Allahu Akbar. Do you know the answer for real?
I think so.
You think so? Let me keep you till the end. Zayn, I want you to get something tonight. Adam, I'm gonna give him more than one chance.
You make dua for them.
Good job.
Good.
Okay. Uthman,
Make hajj for them.
that's beautiful. Make a hajj for them. Vikram, Muhammad. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Look at me. The sisters, you see, if you love your parents, this is what you need to do. Imagine on the day of judgment, everyone is crowding, scared, walking around. No one knows anyone. The mother doesn't care about the kids. The father doesn't care about the kids. Kids do not care about their parents. And a man and his wife walking in front of the crowd, and they have crowns. And they're walking proudly and arrogantly, but in a good way. They're so proud, and they're having 2 crowns. The Prophet ﷺ says, just one little piece of that, like one little thing, a dot in that crown, worth more than what's between like heavens and earth. 2 people, 2 parents, like the father and mother, they're walking by in front of everyone, and they're having those crowns, like kings. Do you know who are those people?
حافظ القرآن.
Muhammad, as he mentioned. Their kids, one of their kids, memorized the Quran in this dunya. Can you imagine the prize for the parents? I just want you to imagine it for some time, for a moment. If you really love, like, if you can do it, those people who love their parents, for sure, the best thing, this is like number 1. And sadaqah jariyah and other stuff, those are great. But imagine coming on the day of judgment, walking in front of everyone, and everyone is looking up to you. Those people, they're walking with 2 crowns because of just like one kid memorized the Quran. So the Prophet ﷺ, he says, حافظ القرآن, the memorizer of the Quran, يحلى والديه بتاج الوقار. And they call that the crown of the waqar, of, haybah and pride. How amazing. Imagine some people, they have more than 1 hafiz. And you can just like put 1 crown there and walk with the other crown. It's so amazing. So that's the status of the Quran. We spoke about the status, right? That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He called them, these are my ahl. Ahli, not my friends. My ashab, no. Ahli and my private friends as well. So amazing, right? So that's why we need to do our best to push our kids to memorize the Quran. We're like, subhanAllah, we're having like a lot of programs here in Quran, reciting things. But subhanAllah, I see that some people, they prioritize other things. Where are your kids today? Oh, they're having like a birthday party at their friend's house. SubhanAllah. Which one is more important? The crowns or like, the birthday party? SubhanAllah. You see that? This is just like, should be our incentive in this dunya, just to do as much as I could to push my kid. If you push your kid to memorize the Quran, he will benefit from it. He will become from the Ahl of Allah. But ultimately, who's going to earn the crown?
Parents.
You are going to earn the crown. SubhanAllah. That's so beautiful. SubhanAllah. So, I have 2 cups here. You remember, like we spoke about the pyramid, the umbrella of Islam. I'm going to list them really quick, and whoever remembers that can get the prize tonight. We have the Islam, and we have the mufsideen. Mufsideen. We have fasideen. Mufsideen, fasideen, muslimin, mu'minin, muttaqeen, and then successful mu'minin, right? You see that? And then ibadur rahman, and then ahlullah. Who can give me that pyramid? You wrote it down? Okay, that's good. That's smart. I like that. Go ahead, let's earn it.
Islam, Mufsidin, Fasidin, Muslimin, Mu'minin, Muttaqin, Successful Mu'minin, Ibadah Rahman, Ahlullah.
Allahu Akbar. So look at that list one more time. Look at it one more time. So you can give it to me from your head. On top of your head, without looking at the screen. Look
Okay,
at it.
Give me like 10 seconds.
I'm going to give you 11 seconds. Go. So remember that. Mufsidin, Fasidin, Muslimin. Muslims, the issue is, subhanAllah, nowadays, if you see somebody like, praying on time, or coming to the masjid 5 times a day, or like he's praying, and he comes to the masjid, he's given his zakat. You know what do they call them? What do they call this person? They say, his religious, mutadayyin, religious. You know what is this thing actually? This guy, our Shaykh used to say, Muhammad Ismail, he says, this guy, he's back home, there's like a truck, with so many trucks, like they move from villages to cities, and we used to run behind the trucks and hang and jump. And they're like, subhanAllah, speeding, barely like I'm hanging on the truck. He says, if he brakes, if he presses the brake, you will fall, you will. That's the Muslim. Whatever we call nowadays as a religious person, he's doing the bare minimum. That's not religious. He's doing just the 5 pillars of Islam to become a Muslim. Praying, giving the zakat, doing the hajj, and testifying, Siyam Ramadan. He's not religious. That's not religious. That's Muslim. He's just like doing the bare minimum. But nowadays, because of our standard has gone so low, we don't care anymore. Oh, he's so religious. Subhanallah. So that's not religious. We need to actually elevate our status, elevate our standard. To become more than just like a normal Muslim. That's a normal Muslim, just like hanging, waiting to fall. Whoever does that. So, subhanAllah, seeing somebody praying and doing those 5 pillars of Islam is not religious. He's a Muslim, just a normal Muslim. You see, that's why sometimes when that person nowadays makes a mistake, what do they say? He claims to be a religious person and they criticize him more than anyone else. He's just like a normal Muslim. That's it. You see, subhanAllah. So, mufsidin, fasidin, muslimin. You see, Muslim is just 1 degree higher than the fasid, the corrupted person. Mufsidin, fasidin, muslimin, mu'minin, muttaqin, successful mu'minin, ibadur rahman, and then ahlullah, the people of the Quran. Zayd, bismillah, let's earn it.
Mufsidin, fasidin, muslimin, mu'minin, muttaqin, successful mu'minin, ibadur rahman, ahlullah.
Allah Akbar, come here. And Muhammad, come here. You earned it too. That's one of the cups there. Or I can give you a black one.
Gave me a little bit longer than 11 seconds.
Okay, you need to see a new face, that's it. Yusuf, we promised him. Yusuf, the guy, he's not here, okay. Let's Dhulfiqar, go. List, give me that list. Yes.
Mufsidin, fasidin, muslimin, muttaqin,
Before the muttaqin.
mu'minin, muttaqin, successful mu'minin, Abdurrahman and Ahlullah.
Ibadah, Allah. You earned it, inshallah. You did not win anything before, huh? Inshallah. Inshallah, that's it for
I
tonight.
know the order.
You got another order?
No, I know the order.